For those of you that were not here earlier, raise your hand if you weren't here when we started the first session. Okay, we got 5 or 6 or 7. Tomorrow the buffets will be served in here. Right out there is where you go through the line from 11:30 to 11:45 till 1 o'clock. Come back in here and eat. And then from 5:30 to 7, we'll do another buffet right out there that we'll bring in here and eat. The early ones, kind of like I was telling everybody, we'll have Thanksgiving dinner together. Okay, we're going to have turkey and ham and all that kind of stuff. Sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes and green beans and all that. The evening meal is going to be like a Delta, catfish and fried shrimp and shrimp. That's pretty good. Fried shrimp and barbecue and turnip greens and all that good stuff. Okay? Past that, tonight, when we finish this meeting, we'll be upstairs in my suite if you'd like to come up. I've got pizzas and Subways and chips and dip and all that stuff, and some beverages and whatnot. $12.80 at the Silver Star. That's the room. $12.80 if you want to write it down on your pad. So you don't forget it. Love to have you come up. Like I told earlier, a lot of good stories going around there. And get to shake hands, shake some hands, and kiss some babies and all that good stuff. CEUs, when we finish tonight, you need to sign out with Miss Dorothy, okay? Tomorrow morning, you need to sign in with Miss Dorothy. Make sure you do that. Sign in the morning, sign out in the evening, okay? I think I'll leave that for when we finish. So, buffets, and for those of you who weren't here earlier, I also want to tell you that, as I told everybody else earlier, I really appreciate what you do every day and the guidance and direction that you give all these young people. A lot of them aren't getting it at the house, and I thank you for that, and I challenge you to get better at it, because we need it. Very important. And thank you once again for that. Tomorrow night, we'll have a band from 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock in the Silk Starlight Lounge. I got a band coming in so we can have a good time. Tomorrow morning we'll start at 8 o'clock. And right now we're going to draw for a bat. It goes to bat 33-30. Pull me a number on it, please. 1 2. Thank you. Good gracious. 699-4449. Somebody got that?
Yes.
Bring it on.
I know, you didn't want to use
Let's get under the light here, make sure they match.
No, I didn't trust me.
No, I could have read it wrong. 699. I think it's good. Congratulations. Thank you. Our next speaker is coming to us as a team, as a part of the team at the University of Southern Mississippi. I knew them basically prior to that when they were at Jones Community College, another very successful program. And Ms. Wendy saw what they had done and brought them on board to help her build that program at Southern Miss. They've done a tremendous job there, and I'm excited about them for this up and coming year with some of the people that they brought in as far as talent, and look forward to them being very successful and improving their program dramatically. It's something that you just got to work at every day. When you take something over that's not been real good and you try to make it into something that's great. And I know that's going to happen for her and for them. The speakers are, once again, from Southern Mississippi, and they come to us from Puerto Rico, correct?
Yes, sir.
And they've been in the States how long now?
Now,
10 years?
He's like 6 years.
About 6 years and 10 years. So the Castro Brothers from the University of Mississippi. Please give them a warm welcome. When we finish this up, hang tight your seat for just a minute if you would, please. Thank you. Go ahead, guys.
How you doing? I'm a little nervous. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. This is too much English for me, but I'm gonna get it done, okay? If you don't understand me, you raise your hand, and I will tell the show to translate for you. Sometimes I get a little bit, you know. I'm Carlos Castro.
Yeah, I'm Christian. I'm the same way too, okay?
So, we love hitting. We come from Puerto Rico. We love baseball. We all play baseball. We went to high school all baseball. If you don't go college or get drafted, that's it. You go college or get drafted, then learn English, come here, learn English, and learn the culture and all that. Hitting for me and my brother, that's always, it's so good to talk, and it's so challenging at the same time because it's a different belief sometimes, and a lot of questions out there, and I don't believe that or whatever, but you know, I'm trying my best to keep learning and get better. You're never gonna stop. It's always gonna be something new. It's always gonna be something different. Coach tell you this, and another coach tell you that. It's a lot of mechanics on that. My belief in hitting is a body movement. Okay, I believe power. Right? I believe try to develop power. That's why I've been coaching 5 years, and I went to Young Junior College, and that's all over there. And I'm trying to develop here. Try some balls out of the park and get some doubles, you know. So, what I believe, let me get this. All right, stance. That's how I'm gonna start talking. The stance, right here. Stand is mechanics, okay? Mechanics is about start with a good stand, then you go to the low. Then you go to the stride, good transfer. Then you go to the rotation with a good pattern of your swing with the bat. And then you go with the follow through the full rotation, okay? But first of all, let's talk about the stance, okay? When I talk about stance, right there, when I talk about stance, I try to get somewhere comfortable, okay? Athletic position that I know that I can deal with it, that I can work with it when I'm able to get on action, okay? So, what I tell my girls is just get comfortable, bend your knees a little bit, make sure your feet looking straight. You don't like to be comfortable before, you know, getting all that aqua, because then we have to get back to put all that together. Hands, get your stand. Hands, I don't care, they can start however they want, but when we are able to low on the stride, we're gonna end up somewhere around here, around your shoulders. Keep it connected, okay? Feet straight, shoulders, I like to be level. I don't like to start like this or start too much like this. Be comfortable. The grip. That's something I like to talk about, is the grip. Comfortable, okay? Some people teach this kind of line knuckles all the way, and the problem with that, some kids don't get it, and they start getting the elbows way too close to each other. And the problem is they get awkward swing, and they start, when they swing, they start dragging their back all the way to the strike zone. We don't want it. We want those elbows a little separate, straight like a little bead right there. Knuckles, I don't care. Somewhere comfortable, they can grab it, okay? Now, when you grab the bat, I don't like that they grab the bat all the way over here, like in the palm, like too much in the hand, because then when they go to extension, it's just gonna roll over, it's gonna be uncomfortable, okay? What else? Comfortable, relax. That's all I'm looking for. Stand is not too much, is it? Then we go. So I drill for the stance, I make the girls get in the stride in front of the mirror. Let me tell you something. I got a lot of toys for hitting, but for me, one of my favorites is this. Mirror, the mirror. You can get a mirror, make the girl visualize how she look, and make the girl understand what I'm looking for, and then she see it, it's much better. But sometimes it's hard to get the girls to buy into what you're saying until they see it. So now we got a mirror over there, and they go to the stand, they do some drills in there, and then I told them, look, that's what I'm looking for. And then we go back and forward, and we buy into that more, okay? Let me put the drill. So what she's doing basically just working, getting on the box and see herself how she look. And the thing is, I want her to try to look mean, try to look like you're about to do some aggression with control, okay? Don't go there and just go like I don't want to be here. Now try to feel like you're about to be on the game in that box. And then she can see where everything is, or her body movement, or whatever her body, where should be. Let's go to the next one. Sometimes make them touch the home plate, try to hit a little spot in the home plate so they can start locking, focusing that picture more. That helps your mind. Just hit something little in that home plate with the bat so they can just focus on something more little. So that be the ball or the pitcher. Get that tunnel vision, all right? And sometimes I tell her bring your culture as a hit. When you get your stand, bring your culture. Like some girls that like to play with the batting glove, and they get it. Some girls that like to do something with the bat, and they get it. They have to do it because you don't want them to overthink. You want them to be themselves and just have a culture to when they get in that box. Let's go to the next one. Low. Now, when I go to low, I work on trump for your way. I start in the middle of my body. I start in the middle of my body, so I can create power when I go back. Okay. So, like I told you, he's a good stand right there. Shoulders level. He's in the middle of his body. He's 50-50. Now, when he low, he's working on get a little bit back. Okay. 70%. Okay. Now, make sure that back knee stay inside your back foot a little bit, because when he go back, he just trying to kind of get like a little you don't want to get that knee behind your back foot and be like and lose your power. You want to stay inside. And what he tried to do is just get back so he can get forward through the ball a little, okay? Boom. If he go back, right? So you go 70 and 30, boom. 50-50 again. 70 and 30. 50-50 again. Now, I look for some other things. Now, hips. I work on a little internal hip rotation. So what does that mean? When I low, I make the girls get that hip close and then go. But now, make sure when they do that, look at the shoulder, go again. Oh, boom. Okay, so you see some kids in high school, they try to do this, do the shoulder. Whoa, and they try to get that power because they try to go from negative to positive. And I want them to do that, but now I focus on do that with your hips and keep your shoulders there. They go. Go. So I make sure the belt buckle, that's how you say it? Yeah. Belt buckle, okay. And the catcher needs me to get that belt buckle to my face. Belt buckle, back. But you have to make sure that he don't close his shoulders. His shoulders always stay to the pitcher. That is going to develop more exit speed. Okay, I do a lot of exit speed. I check the exit speed. All right. So that's what she do in the drill. She just look herself in the mirror and look her hips, how she closes. So low, oh, okay. Just work a lot on that, Just repetition. Telling you, it's one thing to know what you're doing, but doing it. Make a culture when you're hitting. Because if you let the guys know, you're thinking they know what to do? Nah. Telling you, I was so excited when I was here, when they told me to talk to you, because I'm the guy, before I get here, I was just more developed talent. I still doing like clinics and all that, but I was the guy, private lessons and developed talent. I like to, when I was in junior college, that's what I did. Develop that player that she just hit one home run in high school, and she comes there, hit 25, be a national player of the year, and she played D1. I love to develop, but it's a lot of tools, it's a lot of mechanic things that you have to work and be on them. Have that culture. Before you get in that, I prefer do movement body, then go there and swing. I'm agree with you right here. Then, but swing. That just make it worse. You have to get in a good mechanic all the time. All right. Let's go to the next one. All right, a good drill for low. I call it low knob to knee drill, so they can work in that internal rotation hips. To show it. So what he's trying to do is he get that knee to the knob and get there. Okay. No, boom. The kid, I'm telling you, sometimes when you try to tell a kid what to do, sometimes they try to do it one time in the game or one time in practice and they don't get it, they stop doing it. Because I don't trust you, they lose the trust. You make them do the drills, weeks, some kind of way, the kid gonna start develop what you want, okay? So this is the drill. You just try to get the feeling of the internal hip rotation. You don't have to exaggerate and make the knob going to the knee all the way, but they can keep the hand there, but throw that knee to the knob so they can feel the internal hip rotation, and then when they get that, they're gonna develop so much power because the hip is going from negative to positive, okay? Not their shoulders, just their hips. And then finish all the way. As soon as I do this drill, I got a machine that I can check make sure of the exit speed. Make sure the exit speed, and as soon as they do this drill, it's just a more exit speed. And then they buy into it, and then they keep working, and they incorporate some kind of way in their swing that internal hip rotation, okay? Alright, this is it. This for me, this is the most important, alright? And there's a lot of details right here. So after the load, I go to the stride. No stride, alright? Right here, this is a lot of things, okay? For me, it's the most important. When I do video to the kids, I make sure they got this stride. This is athletic stride, okay? What I'm looking here, let's start from the ground. I get the low stride in, low stride. Now, start from your feet. Make sure your feet are straight, level to the picture, okay? They can start however, they can start with the front foot open going. They can start with the front foot back here, I don't care. They can start with the front foot closed, I don't care. But they should be end up in line with low stride, with the picture, okay? You see a lot of professional players, they're different. They go open stand, they go close stand, but my goal is always end up to the pitcher, no matter what, okay? Don't let them do this, a step to the ball or cross your feet, because then they're gonna have some weakness in their traction, okay? Now, front foot, 45-degree angle, a little bit open. Some girls, they can do it, some girls don't, okay? Some girls, they need to get that front foot a little bit more close because they already got hips open, and they don't got enough flexibility in their core. And what they do, when I tell them stay with the front foot 45 degrees open, they do this, the wrong way. Low front foot, and they open their shoulders, okay? So that's why we're working a lot on the stride. Before practice, what we're gonna do is just low on the stride, and I make sure they got the front shoulder down to the pitcher, not all the way too close. Keep that shoulder close. Right there, you're going to feel a little bit stretch in your core. That's the position that you want as a hitter, that power position, because it's going to stretch that core right here. Guess what? He's right now feeling that he needs to swing. So if you get that feeling when you stride, he's ready to get a good exit speed, good power behind the ball. Now, his front knee, low and stride, go in. He hates it because I'm making some work. So he's feeling his leg. Now, when he low and stride, look at his front knee. He's bent a little bit, okay? I need this bend in his stride. If he strides with that knee locked, that means his hips had to rotate already. So if I throw him a changeup off pitch away, he's gonna rotate too early, his shoulder's gonna come out, then you become a pull hitter. That's what they call it, pull hitter, whatever. So all that, check your kid's leg sometimes. When he's a pull hitter or she's a pull hitter, check that. Low stride, oh, shoulder closed, down, below your back shoulder, knee bend. Now with that knee bend, he can adjust to changeup, he can adjust to whatever pitch. Now when that ball is coming, what he do, he's gonna start lock that knee. That's gonna make that knee is gonna make this hip pull back, and this knee is gonna start pulling this hip forward. So that's mechanical. You're using the biggest muscle of your body, that's just gonna create mechanic. Guess what? Next is coming shoulders. So that's just gonna make your hands go faster and using the center of your body. And your kid is gonna stop using hands. This is handsy swing. Sometimes you ask, why are you going around? Well, check this. Because if she don't got this help with the biggest muscle that she got, and I tell you, girls, they're not that big like my brother. If they are, let me know. We're gonna talk about it. And well, this is the thing. He don't want to be handsy, right? So low and stride, they need to know mechanics. They need to use those legs, how this is gonna work, how this is supposed to work. Okay, if they understand that and buy into it, you're gonna have little girls like this, skinny, hitting home. I'm telling you. I've been looking for research. And I'm telling you, they all got this low and stride right there, using the biggest part of the body with their, connected with their core, and then hips, shoulders, and then turn. Okay. So that's gonna help the mechanic of your body. Low and stride. Okay. Now, hands. Sorry. Low stride. Now, and hands. What I'm looking for in your hands and the key. Hands have to be close to your body, because if you want to use your body to swing, you have to stay together, connected. We call it connected, all right? But now, the knob, I want the knob behind your front foot when you stride. This is after low. When you low, you can low like this, or when you stride, get right there, okay? I want the knob looking to the knees of the catcher when he stride low and stride, right here, or behind the back foot. I don't need this knob right here, because then when he's gonna swing, what are the negative motion he put before that? He needs some kind of whip. So when he swing, he needs this. You know, he needs that. That's something that go behind the ball and get that power. Okay. So make sure that happens. It's a lot of repetition. All right. And what else? Well, stride. Okay, elbows. I don't care. Some kids are like a little elbow high, but or elbow lower. We don't want the elbows together. We don't want the awkward. That's no power. We want a little separation, those elbows. Elbow, it doesn't matter. Sometimes that kid got the elbow higher than the other one. It's just timing and working, different kind of load. It's not big deal. Make it feel comfortable. And what else? Low stride, go in, low stride, go in. Now, in the stride, my weight is in the middle. See that? So that's how I transfer my weight. Okay? I don't try to push. That's on the kids. The kids misunderstood this. When they try to transfer the weight, they go and move their head. Now, let's low and stride. That's your transfer. Because then after that is coming a natural rotation without spinning and pulling everything. So when you get to the middle in a good situation, go and start one more. Let's try. And you get right there, when she rotates, that rotation is going to come natural. It's not, you don't have to even tell her too much about if she's squishing the ball or she's whatever. The back foot is going to rotate the right way, some kind of way, okay? Because she's in a good athletic position. She feels the separation, right? Let's go. I think I got that going. All right, good there. All right, this is one of the drills that I do with her. Mirror. How you say it? Mirror? Is that right? The mirror. Make themselves look like how you low and stride. You have to put it a few. Low stride. Boom. Even I say that all the time. I even sleep and I say it all the time. Low stride. Boom. You see? The bat is a little different, but the knob is got the same purpose. Boom. Alright? Look at the front foot. And they're working on the front foot because as soon as I told them, they kind of pull their shoulder, but more you do it, they create good separation. Low and stride. And look yourself in the mirror. Okay? They try to put all that puzzle together. Right now, what I'm trying to do is putting a puzzle together. Alright? Front shoulder down and all that. So, now, this is thing you can teach a kid before the game, do that. Front foot 45 degrees. No, it's gonna mess up. You have to take them through a process and buy into it. If you take them through that process and buy into it and create that culture, that kid's gonna smash some balls. I promise you that. It's just not that in my mind. Let's go to the next one. All right, this is low and stride, hit pass. I try to get in the right situation with the low and stride and hit the ball so they can get it. But the thing is, I give so much details about the mechanics because I do videos. And when I do the videos, I want them to coach themselves. I want them to, why are you doing this stride? You shoulders closed? Why are you doing this? Are you 45-degree angle front foot? You know, I do videos. We got the chance, we got the opportunity to do videos every day. I'm lucky to that. I know, you know, it's kind of hard in high school a little bit, but sometimes video them because sometimes they say, yes, yeah, what you told me, but they don't. They don't buy into it. You have to show them the picture and the video. Look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing. That's why she's successful. That's why you don't. I'm telling you. I don't know how to do it. Let's play that. Oh, stride. Right there. And then she hit it. You're just working on that situation. Getting in that situation when she stride. Oh.
She's making sure that she's feeling her weight in both legs right there, in the middle of her leg. And after that, she makes contact. She's not pulling, she's just staying through it. I'm finishing high.
Go to the next one. This is a stride for me is about landing. Don't tell the kid you have to, if you want, because sometimes when they stride, they get pushy, they stick to the ball, they like rush. You need to tell them land. Land. Because if you step hard, everything starts shaking. I tell you, like a youth man, you got a Snapchat. You go with the Snapchat like this. How the people gonna know why you're recording? So the same thing when you're recording right here, is a ball moving on 60 or it's hard. It's hard. So what we need to be smooth and again have a good, nice land. Alright? So right here is called flamingo drill. And then she hit it. She do it once so she can feel the land. I be around and I tell her head too rough. Head more smooth. You step the wrong way and stay in line. Stuff like that. It's easy. When girls don't like talk. I tell you, you just put them to drills. And sometimes try to play because you don't want them to swing too much, but play with the body movement. If you can combine in a hitting rotation body movement so they don't get tired of swinging, and then a T workout like that, then you equalize your, you're not getting tired, but you're still working, And then you don't get too many kids talking too much. So you got more drills for them to work on something, and they all got a purpose because they love to hit, they love to smash balls, but they don't focus on the mechanics. They're kids. They just want to smash balls the way they want, but they don't think about their future. They don't think about how to develop that time. Flamingo, stride, feel it, and land through. Okay. Crossover, front foot. Your front foot gonna be crossed right here. Front shoulder has to be down. That is has to be in your shoulders. What does that do? I'm working in good transfer to the ball, and I'm working in a good right angle with your front shoulder. Some kids that like to be hitting like this, and they thinking they're gonna hit the home run because they're already dropping right here, and they're gonna get under, and they're gonna drive it over there. I don't know. But here you're gonna teach them, start like that. Dropping and pulling is something natural. That's just gonna come, but you have to work against that. Okay? But right here, you close your hip right here, shoulder down, body your shoulders, and you create that momentum, the same level with your feet to the pitcher, and separate your hands just a little bit. Make sure their hands are a little far away. And she's just gonna work on front first, get behind the ball, and drop. That was better. The first one, she kind of went too much up front. Then she tried to stay behind it. She worked because that drill sometimes make the hit go. You have to tell them, you try on freeway, get to the stride, and then get the behind. You don't want to go all the way forward and go in front foot too much because then you're gonna lose your power. The ball is going to the ground, or over backspin, the ball is going to go to the air. You want to get in the middle of the body and get behind and get level through it. Get a solid land right. All right. She's working hard in that transfer way because she's skinny girl, and I tell you, you just here, you're not gonna get power into it. And we're working on her really, really bad on that. she's working hard. We're getting there. Boom. I try to, I don't know, I told her you have to eat more, you have to get that protein, but she's a good defensive player too. So let's see. Let's go to the next one. Now, this is I call it a T, tape, drill. I don't know, I call it like that just because it looked like a T, like a capital T, no? That's how you say it. Yeah? And then, you know, I just working on feedback. Okay, the kids sometimes they don't get it. They try and they think they're doing it right because they're looking over here. They like focus on this, and they forget about their feet. That feet, for me, power coming from here. If you don't get your feet right, don't worry. Your hands are gonna respond right. So here, what you do is still keep your right there. Your heels stay on line with the long line to the picture, and your back foot. You see, look at this. I don't over exaggerate in that back foot rotation, right? It's a little hop, natural hop. Because as soon as they get, like I told you, when they get in a good stride, that back foot kind of, because the rotation, you want hips to it, right? That help that back foot come natural in front of that line, all right? So I don't tell them, get forward too much because they start. What is this is just, if they work on that every day, getting a good stride, when they rotate their body, it's kind of like a natural hop going forward. And that's what I'm looking at. When I look at video, I don't try to make things, yeah, get that back foot way, or no. They're going to become a front foot here. It's going to be some holes so you strike some, okay? Oh, and she stay on line. Telling you, you have to spend at least 5 minutes every day, 3 minutes. You can even do like a, before they start hitting, okay, let's work on this. And put an in. And everybody put a line on there. Put a line there and just say, okay, let's work on stride. Let me see. Low stride, low stride, low stride. Repeat, repeat. And they're gonna get it. And they're gonna compete who looks better. And then you're gonna tell like a good job, Alana, good job, Tata, good job. And then they try to look good for you. And when they get that muscle memory, you show them the video, you see my shoulder was open. Yeah, coach yourself. If you coach yourself, it'll be good because when you get in that box, I'm going to be there with you. You're going to be by yourself, you have to coach yourself. If you make the kids understand coaching themselves with the mechanic, Kate, and I'm going to look at her, what I'm doing. There's no time for that. Hit the ball, girls. Have fun. Go to the next one. All right, swing and a bat pattern. I say swing, but let's just talk about this a little bit. Hitting is a sequence. Hitting is a sequence. All right. So after you go low and stride, right there. Then after that, what is coming? Your hips or your legs or your lower body, how you want to call it. Your hips start turning. Then after that, just because these muscles, they are attached to their shoulders. So remember, right now, I feel like if your kids have to have a strong core. Most of the power here that I got, they are athletic, they can run, and they got strong core because they can, so that makes them rotate quicker, so that makes more exit speed. That makes them more powerful. Go on a stride, sequence, hips start turning, shoulders follow, and then right here. Okay, I've been coached all my life. I'm telling you, I've been drafted. I played college. I played high school. I played in a baseball at Puerto Rican Academy. That's a big school, and I have professional baseball coaches telling me some things and whatever. But now that I'm coaching, I'm looking for research. I'm looking for little details because I was doing hitting lessons and all that before the year, and I'm still doing clinic, and I'm still looking for research, body movement. So I don't know, A-Rod. A-Rod is you probably know A-Rod. A-Rod, he's a good hitter, Hall of Fame, huge man, you know, because of juice. But this is the thing, A-Rod, when he talk about hitting, he made me sick because he's at 6'4", like this, and bigger than me. Guess what? He can hit it with one hand and still hit it out. But you don't tell I got girls that don't get even 100 feet, they're super skinny, they're little. They need to understand mechanics. So, A-Rod, this is a big subject these days. Low stride, let go. Low stride, hips, shoulder, back pattern. He believed in get this knob like that and then through the ball. That's okay. Work for us. I got hitters that work like that and they're successful. That's okay. But they're mostly a lot of strong hitters. They're strong. I used to hit like that, but the thing is, when I was in high school, I was hitting 14 homers in 20 games. And I was okay with that knock down to the ball. Wow. I was a strong kid. I was like this. I'm maybe a little more skinny. And now I work out more. I don't look good. But when I used to play baseball, I was athletic enough to hit a backswing to the ball, out, quick. In high school, I was 20 games, 14 homers. Scout all around me. Went to college, keep with the same swing. Right here. I was telling everybody, I'm a doubles here. I just hit doubles, and I'm okay with that. Then I keep going up with a high level. I was less the average and less power. And now I come with the conclusion. My barrel, when I was thinking this, first of all, I was getting handsy. So I separated my hands from my body, and my barrel don't stay long through the strike zone. So harder pitchers or more movement, it's gonna be hard to get that back through the ball in that short little period. Alright? Higher the level, we need, because technology these days and videos, slow motion video, show if you get the barrel on playing early, if he's late, boom, land to third. If he's on time, boom. This girl had to move the ball, had to move the crap of the ball if she want to strike out my brother right here with the bat and playing. You know what I mean? So he get on level all the time, he got more chance of going here and then through the ball. Right? So we want to have this this long space with the barrel through the ball behind it, then go down. Then this tuk, and then hit. Alright? And then another thing, when he goes down like this, too much, he's gonna start to develop some, backspin, in the cage look good, but then he's gonna start creating too much backspin in the ball and he don't get solid contact sometimes. But when you get that bottom plane, you can get solid contact behind the arm up through it. That's what you see now, those wholesale tubing. What? This is like this. I hit it about 400 feet and consistent. Watch the video. What he do with the barrel. Watch A-Rob, even A-Rob. A-Rob believe in that, and he don't do it. So you can have a believing of that, but you probably don't do it. So he drive that ball off. He get behind and drive it. Now, he believe in going here. Mike Trout, yeah, I'm going here. Well, I'm going here. I'm trying to teach little girls, you know. Yeah, then my little girl just teach that, and they just back and the boys just go behind second base. But that's a lot in the cage. Yes, in the cage you do everything good, but then in the field you're just dying. Because you over backspin everything right here. You have to get behind it. Let it fly. Now, when I teach that, I don't go here. Not under and go up, for sure. It's a bad pattern. Everybody got the bad pattern. Even A-Rob, he say they go like this. No, he got the bad. These days, I'm a coach for 5 years, and not too long for some of y'all probably, you know. But I teach that now because technology takes us this far. I'm telling you, slow motion videos, and I got a thing that we purchased that is helping us to understand that for being more consistent. All right. So low strike, hips, shoulders, bottom plane, get through the ball, and now when he get right here, he good point of contact, then he can drive through the ball, sometimes go up through it, or get through the ball, you know. I just want that barrel through the ball, then finish all the way. When he finished, look at where he finished, all right? We're gonna talk about that in a little bit, but let's just go to the drill. Sorry, you see, this is me hitting. I talk about hitting every day, and I create a conversation of 3 hours every day with somebody, and he probably don't know about hitting. I go back and forward. Let's just go. Let's keep talking. Let's play that. So now, this one is separation. Low, low hips. I had to develop that. You had to develop that in a kid, okay? Separation means separate your shoulders with your hips, okay? If more separation, more hips, turning and shoulders stay close, more power, because that stretchy band that you core, the stretchy band that you create is gonna be longer and bigger. So that means when she get right here, she gonna drive the ball with their shoulders and drive the ball super hard. So I make them do front shoulder close, hips, and I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. And when I do it, just keep that shoulder close, get this power, looking right here behind the back foot, and they go low. 1, 2, 3. And they're gonna feel that stretching that core. And it's very important. Some girls, they're so tight right here, and they stride, and they go way too early, or way too much. And you have to understand, separate your hip with your shoulder here, so you can stay through the ball. If they stride and they go here too much, you have to work on that a lot. They have to understand, upper body separate from the lower body, so they can develop some, like the drill he was telling earlier. Here, and then swing through the ball, it's kind of the same, but you have to develop, those kids have to develop that, okay? So I do it every day before we start hitting. Go, develop that, let's go. Let's go to the next one. Look at yourself, like I said, mirror, mirror, mirror. Let's say it right, mirror, 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 mirror. He's better in English than me, he got less time here. Swing and back pattern, that's the drill that I was talking earlier. So let's do it, let's do one. Let's try, 1, 4. Sometimes she drop a little bit, but you work on that, you cannot tell them. Now, let's talk about that. It's crazy. So I know probably you're thinking something that I'm thinking. Alright, let's come here, Christian. This is, you have to take care of how I talk about this, okay? Because this is a little. So, when he goes to the back pattern, low stride, heel up. You go with your front heel up, okay? I got I video them every day, and I watch video every night about YouTube, like how they're like slow motion professional hitters. Now, everything got a sequence, right? After go hips, go shoulders, right? So when that heel, when they stride, most of everybody they stride with their heel up. Like they don't go with their heel like that because I just check everything, right? They kind of smooth a little bit that stride with the how you call this part? Ball their feet. The ball your feet kind of thing, right? Let's try with the ball their feet. They all do it. 45-degree angle. Now, when that heel starts dropping down, hips and then shoulders and these elbows start working together, get them playing. Right? So I go low stride, drop, back, drop. Now watch out. Sometimes the kids are going here. Then you're getting on. You have to get them level. Okay? My goal is just to get that up to first base, shoulders to first base, hips to first base, so they don't pull out too early. All right? Go back. My elbows and my shoulders they're working together. Why? Because I want them to stop, get handsy to the ball. If they don't work together, they start doing this. And let's swing. You need to understand this working together. Working together. So they engaging their body to their swing. So because when they go there, look at point of contact. Point of contact. They're there. That little picture that you see every time in Instagram, in a good point of contact in Google, that's it. So keep it simple right there. See, because it's a sequence. You don't want to here, forget here, you can do this. Here, long, separating your hands from your body, and then the kid's gonna be acting like point of contact. That's lying. That's not right. You have to get a sequence. You have to get that elbows and shoulders working together. That's strong. They feel that connection. They're hitting the ball with their rotation of their body. I try to incorporate the kid. I used to be a lot of hands. My coach, growing up, throw your hands to the ball. Throw your hands to the ball. All right. So I was a strong kid. Now you don't get throw your hands to the ball. They're gonna do like this. Good. Throw your hands to the ball. Get long. Because they don't understand. I throw hands and they don't use their body. They go. and no power. They're probably gonna hit it, but you want to take it to the next level. So always keep growing, and then you got a good program. So elbows and shoulders working together. Go ahead. So I maintain stride. When that heel go up, when they stride, that heel is supposed to be up, and that barrel is supposed to be up right here. Okay? Some kids when they stride, they do this. Low stride, go again. Low stride. They stride like this. That's a wrong striding, right? So when you go in, sorry, low stride, right there, down. When that heel go down with it, draw, point of contact, boom, behind the ball. Okay? No under, just a level plane behind the ball. And then right there, you're using this big muscle of your body, not your hands. And then your elbows working together. Boom. So you're using your core. You turn into the ball. The next one, what is it? One more time that video, and then we go to the next. Stride. You work on, okay? Knob to first base, hip to first base, boom, get behind the ball. She tried to eliminate, get handsy, understand the sequence. I'm telling you, when she do that, that inside piece that you always got trouble with the kid, they're gonna hit it right because they keep their hands in their shoulders and that barrel is gonna stay through the ball. If they go here to get to point of contact, different way, you're gonna get around the ball or they're gonna hit it with the, how you know how you call it, the little part of the bat. Yeah, the hands. All right, go to the next one. Now, bottom plane. It's just like a bad pattern, but just try to get your bottom plane. This drill is gonna help your kid. You're gonna put your hips to the pitcher, feet to the pitcher, and you're gonna close your hips and your shoulders, and try to get your barrel on plane behind the ball, level, and try to drop through the ball. Okay? Don't let the kid just go smash down like that, and then the ball is going to the ground. This drill is going to make them make an adjustment by get the barrel through the ball. Get the bottom plane. That's how I call it. Get the bottom plane. If the kid, and this is simple. A high school kid can do it. Just bottom plane, and they already know. And they're going to try to get a line drive and make sure they don't over backspin the ball because that's a bad muscle memory right there. They need to get that barrel. You want backspin, but you don't want to over backspin. All right? You want barrel behind it through the ball. Okay? That work their shoulders, the bottom plane, and it's gonna give it more consistent through your swing when they swing. All right, you wanna talk about this? Point of contact.
A good drill for them when they for them to don't disconnect their hands from their body is this one right here, point of contact. So how we say, you want to make sure the stride and their hands stay around their back shoulders. And what we're gonna do right here, we're just gonna stop in contact. So from here we're just gonna low, boom. When we go to contact, we make sure we transfer that way. That we already transfer, we rotate right here. We stay behind the ball. That front shoulder is supposed to stay level with the back head. The barrel below our hands. Our body is supposed to be behind the ball right here. I don't want to see this. If that back shoulder go here, not level with the back, guess what? You're going to go lower right here. That back shoulder is supposed to be level with the back right here. From elbow, like I said, level with the back head. And from here, that's it. So, yeah, I do this. This is a paint stick. I put it right here in front of the back foot sometimes. But like I say, when you rotate your back foot, you don't want it to push. You want it to kind of be natural with that rotation, okay? So, point of contact, go point of contact, bam, and they just hit a ball. You can do it in front of us, you can do it in the tee. Now stay there. Let's do it that way so they understand something. I mean, you probably know more than me, but I just trying to give you all I can, okay? Let's go low point of contact. Now, shoulder. When I do video a lot. You want your barrel, your shoulders, and the elbow the same level. Okay? Wherever is the ball. If the ball is right here, that's what you want everything. What you don't want is that shoulder here and the back is over here. Because look at what happened. When you try to tension through it,
roll over. So you have to incorporate the rotation of your body through the ball, or your shoulders level to the ball. The low and inside. You're getting too much here. Low and inside right here. You don't want this to get up here. This is what let's see what it cows. Roll over when your back shoulder is up. Okay, some kids they try to hit that low and inside with that back shoulder up. Roll over right here. Okay, we need to get that shoulder on level with the ball, and they can drive to the gap, maybe to the middle. You're just working point on contact. And then another thing is staying behind the ball. It's important. Staying behind the ball so you can drive the ball. Not going forward. If you go forward right here, how are you going to extension through the ball? No. Then the extension is going to be that. You have to stay behind it so you can drive the ball to the gap.
Like she created like a box right here.
It's like a little box.
Like a little box right here in that point of contact.
Sometimes they go too much high in that from elbow. You just kind of tell them, you know. All right. What is the next one? Oh, sorry. She incorporate her body. Tell her, swing with your body. If they can hit it hard just doing that, imagine when they swing all the way. Because they're using their body. Connect. Extension. Alright, now extension. That's extension.
Extension. We already work with contact. Now, from that, we go into the next point. It's extension. Same thing. But now, after we go to contact, the back shoulder is supposed to stay level with the ball right here on that extension. When we go to extension, we want to stay back, not down. Right here, going up front right here. When we want to try to use our body, we don't want to see this. No, like he said, we want to try that back foot staying close to the tape right here, behind the ball, and extend all the way through it, looking up right here. Because you want to stay, hit the ball, stay through it up. Right here, and the palm is supposed to be looking up with the back shoulder level.
Back. Some kids, when they go to extension, they go here. You have to keep that rotation with your shoulders at the level of the ball. Okay? Now, this, he say up, but he go up through the ball, not under and then up. Okay? Because you want them to understand, you want dry balls, right? You don't want to create a rumble hitter unless you got a quick kid that you want rumbles. But right here, you want that barrel staying all through the ball, and when you pump up, because if you pump go on top, you're gonna roll over too early. So work on that a lot. A lot of kids, they guys struggle with that. And then, like I say, point of contact, extension, and all that, it's gonna come show up in the video. So when they see the video, they can coach themselves, and that's gonna release a lot of stress from you. You don't have to go, oh my gosh, tell me like that, or tell me. Yeah, they're gonna coach themselves. I'm telling you, little details, how to develop mechanics. Low stride, extension, hold, and look at his body, back. If he go forward, look at where the extension goes. Okay, so he had to stay behind it, so he can drive some balls wherever he wants. All right. Video. I'm using too much data. And that they feel it. When they station through it, they feel the barrel through the ball. They feel it. And tell them, you have to feel it. You have to feel that ball, that barrel staying through it. Sometimes they hit it and they over backspin and the ball look good in the cage, but it's not. Tell them they feel that barrel getting through. Feel that barrel going through the ball. And work on that in the mirror. In the mirror. Oh, I got struggle with that word. Follow through. Rotate your body. Okay, when I go follow through, rotate your body. Now, this is a big deal because kids these days, I mean not these days, when I used to coach, we got problem with the front shoulder open, whatever. And then you as a coach, just don't pull your shoulder, don't pull your shoulder. But at the same time, it's kind of like contradiction because I want it to rotate all the way. I want your hands go by the rotation of your shoulder. See, you're never gonna see a kid hitting a home run. That just I don't make sense, you know. That's just gonna make you roll over and going around the ball. What are you telling me to do? And then I was there, but now you're just teaching timing. You're teaching, okay, let the ball get deep. Maybe you rotations too early, you know, stuff like that. But they need to rotate. Even I got in this level, I got the girls that don't want to rotate the other way because they feel uncomfortable. I feel like I'm pulling. Trust me, just full rotation. You don't want to see a home run hitter driving like that. So on my shoulder, I make the jaw, and they kind of, oh, well, that was probably me. So what I do, let's just go. When I go the low and stride, athletic stride, right? Low stride, athletic, right there. Then he can get that back pattern. Then when he swing, go all the way through it without roll over too early. Boom. I make sure when I do T-work, I make sure his back or her back is pointing to me. Sometimes they just, because they want to stay through it, and in the cage, they think, yeah, it's a solid line drive. No, it's not solid. Full rotation is going to give you power. For me, power is about good rotation of your body. Use your body. So when you see that guy hitting the tee, go swing all the way. Don't swing hard. That's why I was thinking to you. All right? I make sure, look at it. I finish right here. All the way. My face looking to the picture. He's staying behind the ball, and your back is pointing here. Some girls that like to finish just right here. Right here, and sometimes they do this thing. Don't keep rotating. Let's do that wrong way. And then they hit their back right here. What? I don't know, I'm coming out with that, but I'm just saying, she don't finish her swing all the way. She don't using the full power with her body all the way. She just started here and getting handsy through the ball, and then pop. You need to get the full rotation of your body. And then keep your head on plane. When they try to rotate the other way, they go here, and their head go up. No. Go here, make sure your head, I draw a circle. In the video, I draw a circle right there. Boom. My head stays there, so why? Because I want my barrel to stay on plane to the ball. If I go over my head, my barrel go up, then the ball start moving. It's a fastball, and she see that fastball like a curveball because she's moving her head. Follow through, full rotation. I make the girls do this every day before. Sometimes they get boring, and I just put music sometimes. Let's go, I know you hate it, let's go. Because it's a boring drills, looking at themselves in the mirror, because they think they got it. I know, I have to think. No, your body wake up different every day. Your body wake up. If not, professional, they're making millions, they don't need hitting coach, because they know what to do. No, you have to make your body do it every day. You don't know how you wake up that day. So when they do that, they even feel the back popping when they do that. Because some of them, they don't get used to the full rotation. Boom, all the way. And you see, when I go full rotation, I make them keep that head in the same spot. Don't go forward, and I use that tape over there. Stride, rotation.
Sometimes you can put a noodle on their face, so when they rotate, they don't go out front. So that noodle helps them to stay back. If they touch that noodle with their face, that means they're going up front. So when they stride and that noodle is in your face and they rotate, okay, we're staying behind the ball. If they stride and they touch that noodle, that means they're going up or going up front.
Do one for that. Low and stride, this is the noodle. Go ahead. Low, don't put your back right here. There you go, low and stride. His head, don't move from there. You move your head, that's it. And no longer more moving your head. This is the noodle. Rotate, forward. Sometimes this is what they do. Do it the wrong way. Go stride. Bah, touch the noodle and no, that's wrong. They try to go up front and do crazy things like that. One more time. Go, stride, rotate. Make sure that shoulder, they imagine that ball rotates through the ball. I mean, sorry. Let them imagine the shoulder rotate through the ball. Sometimes they're gonna go like this. Now, I want you, the ball is right here, and I want you to get your shoulders in that rotation through the ball and finish on the way. Now, low and inside, away, and all that, okay? This is another drill. Full rotation. This is a good hitter. Now, full rotation drill. I tell them, just mind you a little kick, and just full rotation, drive the ball. This is what you do. So what she's doing there, finish all the way, touching the bat in the ground. So she understands she's staying behind the ball and touch the ground with the full rotation on her body. Just a little feeling. Sometimes they don't rotate all the way, they get handsy. Get on them, that one a little. That's a good drill to get your body loose too. Get your body get your body going. Sometimes they go a little too protecting, too safe. You don't want a hitter to be safe. You want a hitter, just go there and rip, just swing. So that's a good drill to wake up your body. Full rotation. After mechanic. That's mechanic. After mechanic. Then I got more drills that you can just start working your way up to, okay? So, location on the tee. I feel like this is very important for high school kids. Because even for college kids, they just put the tee out there and they don't know where to put it. If you can teach all the mechanics you want, but if the kid don't know where to put the tee in each location, the mechanic go worse. Because then they're gonna try to find a way to get the barrel through the ball in the tee situated. Okay? You can do the tee.
So the tee. When we work outside, mid, or inside, there's supposed to be different locations for you to put the tee. So when we're gonna work on that outside pitch, you're supposed to be able to, you need to make sure that your kid is gonna go on a stride, and after that stride, after she stride, that ball is gonna be behind her back foot. Because we're working with that outside pitch, we wanna let it get deep and drive it that way. Now, we're gonna low stride, we're gonna work with the middle pitch. We low stride. My front foot on my stride is at the same level with the ball, because that's middle pitch right there. That's the right front right there in the middle pitch. If we go inside pitch, we low stride in front of my front foot. So we want to hit it up front right here. So also you want to make sure you stay inside the ball, hit it to the guard. We don't want either to organize inside and start running over here and right here. To the net right here. You want me to stay inside and drive it through. Okay,
and that's the thing. Outside, behind your front foot, middle at the same level of your front foot, and inside in front of your front foot. Now, let them know stride one, like a stride, low and stride. Let them know low and stride first, and then they see their front foot where they at. Okay, my front foot's in front of the tee. So that's where I'm gonna hit. So that's outside pitch. Let's go. And then she keep hitting. The same thing with the middle. Low and strike. Get the tee at the same level with the front foot, and that's how she's gonna hit the middle. And then the inside right here. Some kids are a little different. They're a little bit more deeper, but it's all the same. They have to be a front or middle, or back. Some kids are a little taller. They got better. They got more range, so they can. But let them know that that's the way, because that's the muscle memory they're gonna create in the game. When they hit in the game, that's where they're gonna hit it. If they work on that inside pitch, hitting it low strike. When they work on that inside, hitting it right here, that's what they're gonna do in the game. They're gonna let it so deep, and you tell them, why you don't get the ball? Because in the tee work, it says that you get the tee work right here. You don't get the. You start hitting like a T-Rex. I thought it was scared. You get those arms, fly like a. Get those arms all the way through the ball.
One thing that I want to make sure, they make the girls every day when they hit, there's a plate there. And the tee, when he says make sure they know where the tee is, don't let them, okay, well now we're going to work on the inside, but don't let them scoot back in the box. Because that's, they're not going to, oh, that's inside, I better scoot back. They're not going to do that in the game, so make sure you're actually moving the tee. And don't let them, remember, I've been in your shoes, I coach high school ball, same thing. And I'll never forget walking, okay, we're gonna work inside pitch, we're gonna work outside pitch, and then the tee never moves. The tee, hey, what pitch are you working on? I'm not sure, the tee was here when I got here. Make sure they know that tee has got to move. They don't move in the box. We teach back in the box, this is where we want to stand and hit. So where is that ball gonna be based on where we stand? Because we can't change if we see, oh, it's an inside pitch or an outside pitch. So make sure they're physically moving that tee.
Good, coach. We go into high T. Okay. I bring the high T because it's a good subject about okay, baseball swing, softball swing, high pitch, we're gonna go down to the ball. I keep my swing the same back pattern. Okay? If you teach a kid, yeah, high T, go down, and then tell them in that low pitch, yeah, get behind and drive. It's too much. That ball's coming too fast. It's just not enough reaction, you know. So when I work on high T, the T is right here, high. Okay, this is working almost like a rascal and high fastball, right? So when I'm working on a T, I keep the same back pattern through the ball, get level, and then I stay through the ball off. Okay, this is some of the kids do sometimes. They see high pitch and they go here. Wow! They try to go down. The problem with that is, or they over backspin the ball up, or the ball foul over there, I don't know, or they go ground. We just want to stay level through it. The only difference, sometimes the kids drop sometimes a little bit. We just want to keep the bat, the hand higher, and get through the ball, okay? And sometimes I tell the kid, if you miss that ball, get out and work on your back pattern higher. Back pattern higher, okay? Don't change your swing. All right, that's something I teach. And sometimes if it's a rival pitcher, let's get a little taller, and don't fight with that pitch. You know, is that ball has to be a strike. Sometimes they try to fight too much with that pitch, and it's a ball. So I work back in the box so I can let it travel, let it dry, let it come, and then I can decide. The umpire is calling it. Whoa, let's make adjustment. Keep your hands high. Go through that ball. If they miss it right, if the rascal pitcher miss it, it's going to be damaged. And then right here, you can still hit the ball out with good backspin. But you go here, you limit yourself to get through the strike zone, and then you have to change your swing from here high pitch, and then that low pitch you have to get you have to get level in the same. You just change your hands level, or get taller, or don't swing that pitch. I work a lot of high T. It's very important more than softball, just because obviously it's different than baseball. Baseball you can kind of just launch angle, and you can get more room for that, but softball, that's the only difference for me. As a hitting coach, you have to let them know how to hit the high pitch.
Carlos, can I ask a question, please? Y'all, I see everybody doing it now. All the colleges are teaching kids to get in the back of the box. You just said, we can't get our high school kids to understand to get in the back of the box because their parents are hollering at them, get in front of the box, catch the pitch before it's moving. You want to see the pitch longer, right?
Yes.
Will you please explain that a little bit?
Well, back in the box, you have to take them through the process. Like right now, we started back in the box so they buy into it, because even college kids, we got the daddies telling them, go in front. You know, and they want to go in front. You know, and that's you just, okay, you do your thing. But if you hit 400, you stay in the lineup. If you don't hit 400, get back to the dugout. I just call it, I need hitters, you know. But if you can get it done, you can get it done. But and that's that big story. And sometimes if the kid learn how to stay back in the box and work there, it's gonna help you to read the ball and whatever. And then when it's a pitcher that you don't got nothing into it, and sometimes you're gonna see in high school a lot of that, move it a little bit front, but teach them how to hit in the back. Because when that day comes with a good pitcher, the best pitcher, you have to go get a good big scholarship, you want them to understand how to hit in the back of the box. For me, it's better. They can see the ball better, they can see the ball travel, and then, because in this level, in college level, you go here, the pitching coach is going to be, oh, okay, thank you, in their hands. It's going to be too late, you know, because the pitchers know how to throw that thing. Sometimes Jones, when I was in Jones in junior college, I see a pitcher, she can throw nothing but drop balls. and I know she can surprise me. So I was like, let's get close to the home plate, and maybe a little bit more front, just today, because that pitcher don't throwing nothing else. And then you can make that adjustment. But if you can teach a kid get back, it's gonna help in the long run. Because in this level, it's like a mind game with the hitting. Like the pitcher trying to look where you say the catcher and everything, but I don't know. That's it. You got more room. You got more chance to hit the ball back in the box. You got more time. But now, when he back in the box, you have to teach them how to hit off pitch. That we're gonna talk about that later, because that's what they're chasing. Sometimes in our level, they go away, and our girls go away, okay, inside. You out. But that's pitching mentality. They're just trying to get you chasing. Come on, baby, come on, more front. They throw it high right here. You don't got no. It's just no. It does not make sense. When you go in the back of the box, you can stay back, and then that change, you just make adjustment. All right, we're gonna talk about how to stay back in the changeup. If you teach your kid how to stay back in the changeup, how to hit the changeup, she probably buy into more, and maybe the parents buy into it more, so they can understand staying back with the changeup and reaction with the inside with a good back pattern. This is a low T. That's just gonna help you to hit changes sometimes. Low T. Let's just go a few. Low T. No.
No, bottle.
I don't know how to say that word. Bottle.
Bottle. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Bottle.
Bottle drill.
Okay.
See, you don't have to buy that tea. You do bottle powers. That's how in the trash can.
Right.
So what we're trying to do, our goal is just try to elevate that ball. Elevate that ball. Don't hit another ground ball, because that's the pitcher's goal. And I know that pitch is low. You probably don't have to swing it, but sometimes, guess what? We're gonna swing it. We're human, all right? And sometimes you got an umpire or a good catcher try to get that ball. It's right. So if more cover strikes them, like high T and low bottle, you're gonna become better hitter. I teach my kids we have to hit everything. We don't want to be that kind of hitter that, no, the umpire is nasty today, I don't want to hit today. No, let's make a jump in and hit that ball. So here, my goal is to try to stay in my legs, okay? Elevate that ball. And then that front knee, don't lock. If you lock that front knee, look at what happened. Low pitch. I lock that front knee too early. I'm getting far away from the ball. Then when I hit it far away from the ball is in the bottle, right? When I hit it like this, too tall, you're gonna roll over it. It's gonna be, you probably see with that little pitch, stop swinging that changeup. She can swing that changeup, because imagine it's a pitcher, that's all she got. We have to swing that changeup and drive it. But if you get tall like this, locking that knee too early, and hit it, you're gonna roll over everything to second base, to shortstop or third base. And then that day, that slow pitcher throwing drop balls is gonna be they're gonna have a successful day. So while you teach your kid, and that's something, just stay patient. You have to tell the kid, do it like every day or every day you can. While you're trying to do here, stay in your legs, get low, and you right now it's working. I tell them, stay in your legs with that low pitch, stay in your legs, and they understand. While you're trying to keep that knee bent and try to get behind the ball and drive it. Some kids, they can go drop the knee and they can elevate that ball as a homer. It's crazy. I'm telling you, I don't used to coach that like that, but it's working. You just stay in your legs. So don't lock that knee. And it makes sense if you think about it. Low pitch, if you here, lock that knee too early, roll over. When you stay in your leg and drive up, boom. Even the girls that can elevate, at least they threw the ball longer and they can hit it to the middle somewhere. But when you go tall in that low pitch like this, hit it, roll over. They're gonna come out. So battle drill, when you put the girls hit a battle drill, they kind of try to find a way to do it. And then you have to tell us, stay in your legs, stay in your legs. Don't let that knee lock and get behind. Boom. But look at me. If I get in my legs, I stay more connected. My hands with my body. Boom, and elevate. Do you see minor league players, Beltre, hit a home run, hit home runs like this, off pitch, curve. They go. They hit home runs like that. So teach them that, and it's gonna open the strike zone just a little bit more, and let them know how to hit a low pitch. Bottle, and they're gonna have fun. They love it. My girls, they have fun with it. Like, how am I gonna elevate that ball? That ball's over there. But they start getting in the leg, understanding this, and then you throw low, you throw high. They're gonna cover all the strike zones. And then another drill that I do like that is just throw a ramble to them. From the front toss, I throw a ramble to them, and what they do is stay in the leg and elevate that ball. From the ground, sometimes they hit the ground and elevate the ball. Boom. Sometimes they hit a ground ball, but you can elevate that ball in the ground. It's not down my mind. If a pitcher means a little higher than that, and she probably will, I can drive that ball somewhere. Adjust to changeup. This is, I think that's a very important subject. I'm bringing things that I think is important to know because it's more things, but for high school and all that, I think if the kid understands that, it's just going to be more successful because fastball and changeup, that's what kind of most you see. Off pitch or fast pitch, right? So, don't lock the knee too early.
Stay within your legs.
What do you say?
Stay within your legs.
Stay with your legs, okay? Let's do a drill. That's a change your drill. So what Christian do right there, he was throwing front us and he throw halfway. You see like a home pitch, like a slow. Then the ball don't even get to home plate. And what she do, she timing the pitcher. She timing Christian's arm. And then she stay in her legs. She don't lock her knee. She stay in her bending knee and then hit the ball on the tee. I put the tee away, I put the tee in the middle, low, a little bit like an off pitch. She just straighten her legs. Boom. You see her front knee? She don't lock it. She don't lock it. She just stay there in her legs, square, hands back, shoulder closed, and then she can adjust. As soon as she lock that knee and start rotating her hip, she's gonna pull that outside off pitch or that tee away. Okay? But the thing is, you probably know this, the girl probably know how to do it, but do it with them as a drill, consistent, so the body adjusts, the body get it, Then in the game, it's just gonna happen, That's another one, bounce the ball. You probably heard this before. The bounce, he's gonna bounce the ball like that. It can be a deeper ball, tennis ball. And what she do is she timing his arm, and then when that ball bounce, she stay in her legs and then drive the ball bounce. Boom! And she tried to stay back. Don't go forward. Bounce the ball, change it. When you stay in your leg, you stay in a powerful position. But remember, your power comes from your legs. As soon as she got locked that knee, she lose her lower body. Then she don't gonna try nothing else. She just gonna throw her hands. You don't see some hitters that change up, they here, and they like locking already, and they just poking balls behind second base. That's not, we have to be able to drive the change up too. So that's a good change up drill. Let's see. That's another one that I do. I do it, Christian do it. You want to say that?
Oh, this is the 3-play home play or 2-play.
No, this is not 3-play home play.
Oh, no,
the face.
Oh, yeah, my bad. My bad. See? Okay, that's awesome.
English. So this is real. He fake it. Me as a coach or Christian, what he do, he throw a few like as a fastball, and she like so happy, she's smashing the ball, and then at some point you just stop, and what she's gonna do is she stay in her legs and drive it, because you're gonna stop and then throw it. And then as a coach, you do your feedback is just watching her stay in her legs. See, sometimes the kids, they already open their shoulders and throw their hands right here. When you stop, you tell them, no, that's wrong. Go back. And keep throwing, keep throwing. Here you go. And stop. No, you just stop
She
there.
already did it. She already stopped.
Okay.
She stopped.
She She's hitting fastballs, oh, boom. And then, you know, she's a human. She's
It's not perfect.
I don't fake it. I bring what I saw right there. This is how to come to the high school coaches. I don't record it and go back and forward. I just show you what it is. The next one. Let's go. Timing. So after I know how to hit changeup, I know how to adjust. I don't take it too long. Okay. Timing. After I know how to hit changeup, I know how to stay square, I know how to stay my legs in that changeup, in reaction on fastballs or whatever. I teach my kid, okay, let's get on timing, because if we put the mechanics and the rotation and the transfer in your timing right, we good, we safe. All right. So for me, good ideas is work on timing. I'm gonna show you some drills, but guess as many real pitching you can. Real pitching, like real pitching. Just if you got somebody can throw full arm from long distance, much better. Okay, that girl had to feel confident with that timing.
No rainbow.
And now when you throw frontas, watch out with the throwing rainbow thing. Don't, how you call it? Arch, how do you say that? Alright. So try to throw like a dart. Okay, for 15 feet, 20 feet, something close. Try to get like a dart throw. Because if you throw too much rainbow, the little girl don't gonna get it, and she's gonna smash the frontos by going here. Because the angle of the ball is coming in a way that she had to maybe get on there and go and drop her hands. So throw a little arch, throw a little straight fastball, and sometimes throw a little high so she don't drop and stay through the ball. Make it get used to that good swing through the ball and not like dropping and try to don't let her feel good like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, try some balls, and the boys like coming like that. No, they're just teaching it wrong. Making it drive with a good dart throw. Okay.
But if the full motion pitching is better,
Got full motion and all that. Now, timing drill.
Alright, there we go. The 3 home plates. You probably heard about this already. We put 3 home plates, so what we made her do is just start in the front one or either in the back one. And she had to, the first one we're right here, we make her take, so she cannot get that timing, and then she swings. So she will, from the first one, take 2 pitches, then move to the second, to the middle plate, and then move to the third plate. So,
You just kind of play around with the home plates. You just kind of move around with the frontos.
This, she go here. Oh,
She had a little hop right there. You play with her timing.
There we go.
And she mash it.
So
I'll
middle
go
plate right
back.
there, now go back.
A little early, obviously.
She got to work on it.
And she had to work and relax. And she's still a little early that one. I just have to make the video. But that's what the thing is. You have to teach your kid. Don't make it too comfortable. Don't lie to her. Okay, let's work on different timings. You know, when a girl, after you get the mechanic, you have to work on timing. For me, I believe timing go before mechanic. Okay, timing go before mechanic. Okay, because if you don't get the timing right, your mechanics go off. So what does that mean? What does that mean is, if your timing is early with your hips and everything, guess what? You start going here. And then because the ball is not there, and she tried to, the ball is not there, so I get long and I hit the ball. And then when you watch the video, you say, what is that mechanic? Go to your timing and let's talk about it. Go to your timing and let's talk about it. So don't try to get the kid too much in the mechanic when she don't get the timing. So go to the timing deal first, and then go to, if she's not the timing, let's work on whatever she got in her head. Because the mechanic is work every day, and sometimes overthinking is too much. So go to her timing. Timing for me is important. And sometimes you do it in the season, and the kid is not got the right mechanic, but guess what? Get the timing right. I don't care. Get the timing right. Let's just get it done. Okay? That's the way I am. I'm timing for the mechanic. If I got time in the during the year and all that, and I work on mechanic, I will work on her. But timing is first. You got it?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Eliminate your hands in this drill. That's what you're doing. You just try to rotate your body. Sometimes the kids don't get the rotation on the right time. They don't get it. So what you're gonna do, he's gonna throw frontals right there, and he's gonna work in the right rotation at the right time. Okay? She just hit the ball with the rotation of her body. Boom. Full rotation. Let her know that she had to turn everything. Okay? And you see that one, the last one is a changeup. You see her knees bend? Let's see, I think it's next one. Changeup, boom. You see, she's staying her front, like knowing from like, she's staying her knee bend, and then she rotates her body. When the girl gets that, it's easier to make adjustment with fastballs and changeup, and then you can work on timing or whatever. Alright, it's a good drill. It looks stupid, I'm telling you, but the girls get the rotation at the right time, they're gonna get it. They're gonna have so much power, because when you include your rotation in your hitting at the right time, it's power. It's power. But when they don't get the rotation at the right time, they're gonna rotate and they're gonna get antsy, and they're just gonna try to get it done somehow. Getting hit by pitch. This is another one that the girls really. If you work on this, it's gonna eliminate injuries. First of all, it's gonna eliminate injuries. Girls don't know how to take a pitch, and second of all, they eliminate what is it? Eliminate strikeouts, eliminate that little getting in your heels, because they say, I'm not scared, but as soon as you throw something quick inside, they go, wee. Stop that, because as soon as you get here, you lose your mechanic. You can get back in that mechanic that we were talking, if you get, and then get the rotation that I'm talking about. So I'm telling you, this is a drill. You can do it with a foam ball, with a softball. I mean, not softball, like a real soft. Okay. Boom, and just let her know how to take it. You have to turn your back to the ball. That's it. But make a stride, make it low and stride, okay? Low stride, and just taking it the right way. And then the thing is, some girls have got good movement. And if you don't take the pitch the right way, like that inside pitch the right way, you're not going to be able to hit that pitch. It's moving from here to the strike. Some girls, they can move it. So if you let the kid know how to take a pitch, stay in right there, then she's probably going to be like, oh, but then the ball start moving, guess what? She probably got a chance to hack the ball somewhere over there or foul it off. But if the girl is coming here and it start, ooh, and then the ball coming in and then, whoop, you lose too much. So do a lot of that drill. Just let them take, pop. Let them take. But the thing is, when they take it the right way, it's a muscle reaction. It's just reaction. It's just like a muscle memory. It's not like you don't want to think about, if you think about it, think about that getting hit. But if you get hit, your reaction is going to be what you work. It's just like the point of contact of the teeth. Whatever you be working there with the muscle memory, it's gonna happen in the game. I like it. I say take it like a champ. Take your hit by pitch like a champ. Okay. And sometimes you can put a harder ball and just lose that fear. They lose that fear. That's the way I make the girls lose the fear. I muscle memory by staying there. Boom, boom. Because they don't want to get out. They just do it because it's natural. Even me, if I go right now and whoever is the best pitcher, and even our pitchers, they throw to me, I will probably flinch like this. And I'm a big boy, but I'm scared. That ball hurt. So I try to work on that a little bit. So when they come inside, I kind of react the right way, not the wrong way. Recognizing pitch. I do. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
I do machine. You put the machine with movement. And they just have to recognize. I go eagle eye. That's it. Right? Eagle eye. That's it. We the pitchers throwing bullpens, and we let the hitters go to the bullpens with a helmet, and just stay there and just get it on a real bat, but don't swing. You know, just see the ball moving. Like she's working on her pitch, and plus she's working on somebody standing there. That helps recognizing pitches. That helps your timing. Okay. When the girls recognize pitches, they stay longer through the zone. They stay focused. They can drive balls everywhere. Okay. I do little balls too. Little balls. You can do. I used to do beans and a stick. And I don't care, college girls, I do everything. I challenge them a little bit to see something little and hit it. You know, sometimes when I used to play, that was the way. I don't do too much mechanic and all that. No, I was just like try to get big and just hit everything. And sometimes that helped challenge them a little bit to see something little and hit it, and they're gonna help you eye training. Just focus on something little and hit it. All right. I put little balls right there with a little bat, something like that. Different species, hit the ball, and train. Okay. All right, power. Like I said, power comes with a good transfer and a good rotation. Okay, that's how I see little kids hitting home runs, because they got a good mechanic by good transfer and a good full rotation. And then you put that thing on time. Okay. Now, do good drill for powers. I do basketballs. They're not too full. They're not too full air. They are a little halfway, right? Yeah, not too much air. And just let them drive that ball. Good play. Did she miss? You're gonna feel something heavy, and make sure they don't push the ball. They have to just hit it. Hit it. And that's gonna be fun for the girls. You have to make it fun, because girls, I mean, I'm talking in general. I'm talking like sometimes you have to make it fun. You know, you can go there with a street, just do this drill like a soldier. This is still a game, and I feel like little girls like to hit the basketballs and they get power, and I'm happy. And so you get power, you keep hitting it.
Make sure the basketballs are deflated like that.
Yes.
The girls' AU team a few years ago tried doing this drill, and with a full basketball, she didn't realize it. Her kid goes to hit it, of course the bat's going to come out and go to the kitchen. Make sure that's slightly deflated right there.
Yep.
So you can drive through it.
Is that, you know, you can find basketballs everywhere, so it's a good. That's right. I happened one of my clinics that happened, but you don't hit it that hard, so I was good. I was like, oh, mama, not coming and get mad at me. Power medicine ball. So this is gonna help you to use your legs and get the rotation of your shoulder. Medicine ball. She's using a 10 pound. That's kind of heavy. That was 12. 12? Well. But what she doing there, she low on a stride with a good position, front foot, whatever, good stride separation. Get the ball in the backside, and then when she throw it, she don't throw it with her arms. She throw it with her hips and shoulders. Okay? And make sure she don't stand up, her head don't go up. Sometimes when guys do this drill, they go here and they go, whoa. Now, and then here and just get behind it and try to get this elevation. Okay? So stride, boom, and get behind it. I'm telling you, develop some power, because the power comes by the rotation of your body, good separation and all that, and then she can drop for her weight. Up and go. Okay? Go again. Go, up and go. You see her front knee? She do good in this. She's one of our best hitters. So look at her front knee. Go stride, boom, position, and then she look. Then she get the rotation on her body. She can drive some balls. All right, power. All right, develop power. This is gonna develop your bat speed, your hand. All right. Is that yellow bat over there is. You can put a broomstick or whatever. That yellow bat is like a plastic bat. And what they do, I do like 10 swings with that, with the yellow bat, just quick as you can. Quick as you can. Then go with a normal bat, and I put lighter weight is the pink weight over there. 10 swings in the teeth. 10. Then go red, the same thing, 10 swings. Then go blue, 10 swings. And then go with that yellow balls. Y'all get those heavy total control balls. Just like 10. Boom, from the teeth. Boom. Then after that, get the batting glove weight. You don't have to do exactly like that, but I'm gonna explain you why we do this. With the heavy, those batting gloves, they're heavy, and then you swing with that, like 10 swings. They're gonna get tired. Make sure when you do these drills, they don't hit too much that day. They just focus on power. And then heavy weight is heavier weight, 10 swings, heavier weight, 10 swings, and then the last swing, 10 swings with no weight, just your back. What does that do? Develop power, develop bat speed. Your exit speed is gonna be off. When you work out, you don't go every day and work out 25 pounds every day, the same weight, right? You try to confuse the muscle, try to get it bigger and stronger. Same thing right here. What you're trying to do is confuse the muscle of your swing. Light bat, get heavy, heavy, super heavier, hit some total control, heavy, heavy, and then you go with your back. And sometimes you can do in front us with that drill, and sometimes they're not strong. You can do 5 swings, but change the weight. That is going to increase the back speed, okay? And then make sure they got the right mechanic. Don't do it with everybody. If they don't got the right mechanic, don't do it. They're going to start doing this, dragging the bat and get long and get crazy, okay? So make sure they got the right mechanics if you want to increase bat speed to the girls. Go to the next one. Using technology with hitters. All right, technology with hitters. Focus on that exit speed. Challenge them. A successful hitter in highest level should be 75 plus exit speed. 75 exit speed. That's a good hitter. If you got somebody that hits 75, let me know. Because I'm telling you, it's hard. Even hard for us, you know. We're striving there and we're getting some girls there. It's more girls every day getting there. But challenge them to do that because like you can get one day a week. Okay, today we're gonna measure your exit speed. Let's see how good you get it. Bah, go with that little gun or something behind the tee or front tee, whatever. Just she hit it, 5, measure, 5. Today, 60. That's what you got this week. Keep working, girl. Guess what? They're gonna come next week. Try to. I wanna do the exit speed now. That's a good feedback for me as a hitting coach. I mean, lately, you know, when they do camp, we measure that, and that tells me a lot as a hitting because sometimes you gotta keep hitting 3 for 3, but the exit speed is super low. I don't know because the exit speed tell me the success she's gonna have later on. You know, like she getting power to the ball, okay, or she getting through the ball the right way, and she, you know, that's power. You want doubles. You want girls that can drive balls. I don't want the kids that don't hit the 75, but if you challenge them to get there, they're gonna work. They got something to work up through. You know, if you just let them hit and let them hit. Now in the case, you got something to do with them and challenge them. Like, look at, if you want to go to D1, go to Coach C, that's me, 75. If they get to 75, follow them. All right, because that's impressive. That's a lot of power. But now have them a goal. I think it's a 65 for average D1. They are around 68, 72. Sometimes they get to 65, 75. My bad. So that's an average. You know, depending. The lower the level, less. You know, but if you got kids that know how to get that level and increasing, and then they're gonna say, okay, it can be my mechanics, it can be my power, I have to eat more, I have to do something, or it's the back, you know, so then they gotta start getting more knowledge about the hitting, like, okay, I don't know more, because if you get a good exit speed, a 75 land drive, that land drive used to be right single behind shortstop, that land drive can become a double, and then that double can become a home run, so challenge them a little bit. I use that a lot, I like it. Video, if you can. I video them a lot so I can understand, they understand the mechanics. What is the other one? Compare a good swing, a professional swing so they can see and they buy into what you're saying. Because sometimes they say yes, but if you don't show them somebody really doing it, they don't gonna buy in full, okay? That helped me a lot when I showed them. This is a technology we have, obviously, I don't expect you to have this in your school, but it helped me more because I recording the kids and I can draw lines in the middle of the swing, in the middle of the lesson, and they can see the exit speed every day and the video. But you can kind of play with a good video one time a week or one time a month, I don't know, but show them what they're doing because everybody, every hitter, they're visual. If they see it, they're gonna do it, and they see themselves. That's why I do murals and videos, so they can see it and they can incorporate it in their swing. So right there, she just driving ball. That's a home run to center field. Obviously, I'm gonna show you a ground ball right here. So that was a good swing. And sometimes when you hit in the cage, it's helping me this because sometimes when you hit in the cage, they lose the focus of driving balls. They think they're just driving a ladder to my head. They think, oh, that's a good hit. No, that's why you need to measure them so they can feel what is a good hit. Because sometimes they give me a land ride to me in the frontos when I'm right there and the ball is coming, they can see the exit speed and the ball is coming like 63. I say, oh, that's a good land ride. Hey, come on, you're getting 63. That's a ground ball to the middle. So let them know what they're doing in the cage because sometimes in the cage they get too comfortable by hitting land right to the middle and that's a bad muscle memory they take into the field. You want them to drive the ball. You want them to smash the ball, okay? Obviously you want them to keep it together. What I want is an aggressive swing with control. That's what I tell my girl. Aggressive swing with control, okay? So they help me a lot measure them. That technology is way advanced, but try to use some kind of technology that measure the exit speed and help them to understand where they need to be. Okay, if I'm in high school, what is my exit speed? Where I need to go, okay? Mental approach, positive mindset. I'm there with confidence, aggressive. I'm about to rip it. Think of a word that they can think. Say a word in your head that you can go with a positive mindset about to being aggressive. Okay, don't be soft. You can go with that mindset, that head down. Now you have to go there and intimidate that pitcher somehow. Because if she misses the pitch, then you can take advantage. That's how you take advantage as a hitter. You go there with a confidence. You have to have your routine, culture. Go there or there. So a lot of breathing is not there, I think. But breathing helps my hitters to relax. They get nervous or they get too excited. Let them breathe. So when they go to the box, they look at coach. Hold the breath right there, so your brain takes oxygen. Get the signal. They come back to the box, let it go. They relax, ready to go for action. Okay, that's a good way to just keep the mind positive, and that's a good way to, if they do something wrong in the last at bat or the last swing, they can flush it some kind of way. Because your brain, if you don't get oxygen right here, and you just go and go back, you're gonna do the same mistake over and over. You just string that drop ball, and you're gonna do it again. You have to get out, go back again, positive mindset. And then sometimes I tell the kid, look, you're not ready, start tying your shoes. Just go, umpire. Yeah, I don't know, I was just saying. I'm sorry, I don't do that against y'all, but that's just I tell my high school kids when I'm in clinics and all that, you have to go with the mindset of ripping that ball. If you don't feel ready, you better breathe, do something that calm you down and ready to action. Okay? If not, you're gonna go with the same mistake. So think about that. Another thing, flush. I'll help the kids how to be flushing the bad swing or the bad I stay in the box and I let them just spin in the box, just let's go and flush it or something like that. Something that make them, because motion is emotion. Okay? So you got a bad pitch and they're mad because no strike. And they go with that negativity. Oh my gosh, come on, man. How you call that? You know, in her mind, she's like telling that to the umpire. Obviously, you don't say it. But that negativity is going to put you to the more negativity because you're looking for excuse to not get it wrong, to not get it right. And then you come to the door and telling me, the umpire calling me. Gosh. I mean, they're not robots. They're going to miss. So.
And also, when that apply in games too, but also in practices, when you want to make them understand all that technique that we've been working on, try to create a relaxed environment. let them have fun too at the same time. Don't just work, and no games. Just have some game. Like we have the game that is called the Grinch game. The Grinch, like they hate bad, he hate bad hits. So I'm the Grinch. They start hating. Well, it's like a good game. He created a competitive mind with them, you know, and it's something fun at the same time. So you just want to create like a culture at the same time. You just don't go there and take it too serious with the kids because then they're gonna, they're girls. There's emotional, you know, emotions. So you got to work with it too. So
we do our game sometimes, and he's the Grinch, and we do 2 cages. And what he do is he's in the middle of the cages, in the back of the cages, he's the Grinch. But I say he's the Grinch because he still eats from you. He still gets from you, he's still like a Santa, you know, like Christmas. That's the green monster, right? It's a good movie. But now, he's the Grinch, and the girls like it because it's like, the Grinch, right? Yeah, he's gonna steal some good hit from you, so you better be nice. And they get a good hit, that's a point for us. And he's like, no! And then go to the next one, and the girls compete and they scream to each other, and that just put the vibe up a little bit, you know, like get that energy, that positive mindset, and don't let them forget what is, it's a game, you know. And another thing we use, obviously, we use our culture as a you know, as a good thing for us.
we like to dance.
We like to,
so we just
we make it a little fun for them.
Yeah.
We use our little expressions, and you know, but I don't mean you don't have to be a Puerto Rican. You have to be yourself and just incorporate some have fun in there with your character, so they buy into you, and it's easier. It's easier when you can get on them, but at the same time they can have fun and be chill with you.
You just want the kid to come to you and let's work, you know. That's hard to sometimes do, but that's how it works. You want her to come to you and let's get better. Just come.
If you don't like that, at least have your assistant.
Yes.
Have that. He's a good assistant because he do a lot of things to make it fun. The girls love him. I'm sure. I think that's it for today. Man, I would like to have answer question, but y'all get me nervous because my English is not that good, and then you're gonna probably give me a good one. But you can bring it up, or you can text me, or you can email me. That's my number, and don't call me, text me. You know, I'm the guy that oh shoot, I have to speak English right here. But no, but if you text me, then I can call you later on. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, hospitality room is $12.80. You have to just let me know the food is being delivered now. Pizza, Subways and all that stuff. Those beverages and all that's already up there. Have fun tonight.